What is up? Hi, Suzette.
These two teams have been playing for more than a century in the heartland of America, and today we're going to settle another chapter in this age-old rivalry where there's a brass bull awaiting the victor. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Badgers will put total leather to crank us up. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
He's around here.
So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will have the football first. Last time these two got together, Iowa came out in a swarm and just obliterated the Badgers.
Yeah, Iowa last year was just a team that came out guns blazing in that game, and they know this is one that really propels them for the rest of the season. Winning the Heartland Trophy means so much, and it means so much for their conference championship hopes, too.
Yeah, came out blazing, got the success, had the win. Now they've had the bragging rights, but if you're Iowa, continue to build on this tradition. Man, this series is so close traditionally every single year. You want that trophy more than the other guys.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Third down play from the gun. Finds space on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. The Hawkeyes will have it first and 10.
Hope everybody's having a good night. Please hit that like button and subscribe.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Hawkins. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Congratulations.
That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. You saw that right there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. He'll set up to throw. Flips it out on the screen. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone of the 18.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back streak right in behind them and pick up the first.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. Fighting off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
Oh, that win.
No good.
I thought it was going to be worse.
Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work for the first time today.
Well, she's got to be happy for her sister, though.
Showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Smith dropping to pass. And they're not on the same page there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Yo, what's up, Jose? How you guys doing? What up, everybody? Hit that like, subscribe.
These
Taking on
Hawkeye
Wisconsin
fans
right now.
know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Oh my God, I missed.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
What's up, everybody? You guys got
And the
favorite
Badgers
college
will
team?
try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone
Hopefully
for a
all y'all having a
touchback.
good night.
Iowa has it
Yeah,
back
you're
on offense,
chilling.
hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive
Hey,
coordinator
what's up,
in the
Too
first
Dicey?
quarter because it's
good, bro.
reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things
How you
up.
doing?
That'll
Also,
be enough
like,
for a fresh
subscribe.
set of downs. He
Also,
gets
check
it to
out
the
Little Two
32.
Dice's channel.
One of
Give
the
him
things
a
that
like
makes
and
college
subscribe.
football unique,
Rent a screen,
the
yeah.
cool
That's your
trophy.
answer for everything. Rent a screen.
72-pound brass
See how they have
ball
3 down
here,
defensive
guys.
linemen?
72-pound brass bull. I'm not sure how they thought of that,
You got
but
run against
it's
that.
kind of cool looking. Bulls are kind of tough. I guess everybody, when you have a good rivalry, Paul, I guess you need a good trophy to go with it.
Yeah, and I
What do you
think
think of the
one
new
of the cool
vertical
things about the Big Ten
stream,
is you got all
Two
these
Dice?
trophy games, and now we're adding new ones to the mix. I'm all for it, man. Big brass bull in the stand. Good news is both of these teams, Wisconsin and Iowa, they've got a lot of big linemen that can carry that 70-plus pound trophy back to their trophy stand if they win.
They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks,
gets
and
it.
he may get more. Tackle is
like it.
made
That's
at the
what's
44, but
I
he
got both
picks up
streams
10
up right now,
yards and
horizontal
enough for
and
a first
vertical.
down.
So people
And
can
the
watch either
Hawkeyes
one.
come to the line with a new set of downs. After run, now throw.
Oh my
Good
lord, he
quickness
almost
to
got
grab
that
it
pick.
off the bounce. Stumbles to
scary.
the ground.
It looks
Time
better.
winding
Well, it's because
down
you're
in the
watching on
quarter
your
as they
phone.
come to the line.
If you're watching it on a computer, the other one will look better.
Here's the handoff. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. to work after changing ends of the field.
Okay, you want to play like that? We got something for that.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass
We don't.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Run, big man,
Well,
run.
security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that
tight
fumble
man
that the
coverage,
offense
sleeves
jumped
up and
on.
open.
The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
All right, just for
Good
two
play
dicey,
call
we run the
offensively, and
screen.
that's the right place to go with the
Let's go.
football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
Safe completion on the screen. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit.
You whore.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays
Two
right
misses.
where it is.
And
That
sometimes
win
I
says
just feel like
17, but
4th
it's
down,
not
man.
moving.
Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Smith wants to throw. And he is going to lose yardage.
Great
Nowhere
defense.
to
We need
run
you.
as he is forced out of bounds. Decibels rising as
Let's
the
go,
crowd
Hawks.
gets behind this
Defensive
defense
stop.
on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it.
Okay.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Iowa has the ball back on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had him, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
No.
Right there to stop him, and that'll
Brady
be a
didn't get a
loss of
hand on
3.
him.
That defender
Get a hand
reacted
on him.
immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you've got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle.
Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
Dicey's in this one, too.
No
course you
reason
say,
to be in a
Namakuki.
big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Prince Dicey.
Looking for a crease. It's Hawkins. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Dicey, guess what?
And that's a good
Chicken butt.
2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Let's send the tight end in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
We got that.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Now she left you in suspense,
Didn't get
bro.
much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Smith dropping to pass. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Kinnick is having a connection.
Oh, yeah, you were talking
trying
about
to help
that.
the D on 3rd down.
WrestleMania.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the
What's
end
good,
zone.
everybody? Hit that
They
like,
struck the last drive
subscribe.
in the end
Appreciate
zone.
y'all
They'll
for
try to
stopping
follow
by.
suit here.
Nah, it's college football. Mad G Clips. And James Lee said, hi, what up? How you guys doing?
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
I didn't realize it took that long. Oh yeah, the college game's beautiful.
Offense
Like
took a little
I have
bit too
Madden
much
too,
time at the line
and I
there.
stream Madden sometimes, but I like this game so much better.
On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Some of the oldest rivalries in the sport come from the Midwest, and the Big
25
Ten
or
and
26.
Wisconsin
This is
and Iowa
26.
have been going at it since 1896, guys.
Yeah, and for years and years and years, regardless of whether you're a fan of Big Ten football or you're not, or these two schools, if you like
know why you
hard-nosed
hyped me,
physical
but-
football, 3-yard in a cloud of dust, good defense,
I sure
this
did.
is your game. And for over 100 years now, fans have been tuning into that.
Well, and I think the competitive nature of
Yes,
this game,
college
too, like
football
the
26.
series is almost tied. It's almost identical records, so it just shows you it's going to be a great game, similar styles, and then bragging rights at the end.
He's going to
God
come
bless
up
friend,
a
how are you
couple
doing? I'm
of
good,
yards
man.
short
I'm
of
just
the first
chilling.
down.
Appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out.
And the Hawkeyes will punt it
Hit
away
that like
on
and
4th
subscribe
down.
so you can check out all
He's
the
gonna try
gaming
to
content
flip
we
the
do.
field
We
with
try to
this
switch it up a lot.
Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just
Sports
called on one
games,
time.
RPG games, shooters, even WWE.
Smith wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Hilton.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's caught. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I'm doing good. And
Looking
God bless you
downfield
too,
on
sir.
first
I
down.
don't know if I said that already.
Snagged in the middle. It's Griffin.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming.
Let's go.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Try to
Here
cover
comes
for
this
Grat.
home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
I had to throw it away.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
They're just gonna go
It's
for
so
this.
nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Rolling right and going deep.
Oh, he had it in his hands.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Okay, he's not going to look.
Able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Seems about right.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give to the tailback. And a good, solid
God,
for the
barely got
defense,
the timeout
cuts him
off.
down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
53-yarder.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll line this one up from 53 yards out and try to bang it through.
No way.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it.
Harder difficulty, it's harder to kick.
And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the
Oh, you're going to
elite
vlog
backs
it
in
if you go to
football?
Vegas, you said? That's cool.
Racking up huge numbers on
That's
the
super
ground,
dope.
even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense running.
It's complete to the right. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's brought down. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Smith dropping to pass.
Oh.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Going to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Let's go.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Yeah, someone's got to... He's got to get subbed out because he's doing too much.
crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass.
They wrote that.
It's Moulton. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Running back searching for a hole. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd
the Raiders? I'm a Niners fan, so it's really close to home.
Smith wants to throw.
The Raiders need Al Davis to pass the torch on to somebody else because
we've seen this
keeps sabotaging the
early
team.
In this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Under fire. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Badgers send out the punt.
Max Crosby's obviously
doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
And he brought them to their feet
hit that like,
on that.
subscribe if you're new.
Iowa
Appreciate
has
you
it
guys
back
hanging
on
out.
offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Snagged out of the air. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Moulton. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Got a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been...
Into the end zone he goes.
Let's go,
Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
All the running backs get a touchdown.
Looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. Iowa has extended its lead as they try to take hold of the Heartland Trophy.
Iowa taking over now in the second half of this game. Offense and on defense, they are imposing their will, David. They want this Heartland Trophy back.
They want to go get it. They want some bragging rights. Both these programs, obviously close to each other, familiar with each other, kind of have the same DNA, but only one team gets bragging rights.
Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Badgers want to crank the tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Smith dropping to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Negative 16 rush
Desperately
yards
wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Fullback's got it. Breaks into the open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The handoff keep working on that clock. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Might as well give it to him again. Makes one man miss. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Wow,
I'll tell you what, I'm always
on
keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Iowa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
There's no way they actually try to run a play. Why?
Pad the stats.
That's so ridiculous.
Smith wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Sometimes you try to grab the brass ring. Other times you grab the brass bull. Iowa wins the Heartland Trophy as they take down Wisconsin. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We gotta commit a 5-star? Say what? First 5-star. That's crazy. He had offers from Penn State, Ohio State, Texas, OU. That's two Dicey's team. What's up, everybody? We just finished up a game. We'll get another one kicked off here in a second. He's not that fast, but he's got good acceleration. And I think he's going to be a good back. Let's see. Either way, first 5-star. This other 5-star is not going to be interested anymore. This guy's even faster. But not necessarily better. Best in the state, third position, not bad. Got some more 4-stars. We got one 5-star too. He's already scheduled for a visit. But his defensive tackle's a 5-star. Yeah, let's put him for that Nebraska game. Is that Nebraska? Awesome, we got this diamond 3-star. That's right tackle. I do need some depth. It's between me. What is that, Indiana? I'm not sure. Looks like the Hoosiers, though. Indiana. We're definitely not getting this guy. At least I doubt it. This is pretty much the exact type of middle linebacker I want. Somebody's a little bit better at zone coverage. What's up, Colton? Yeah, dude, I remember you. I think you added me on Fortnite, right? Oh, yeah, I remember who you are, dude. What's up? How's it going? Yes, sir, I remember. You having a good day? This guy's a bit slower. Michigan's gonna get this guy. There's no way I get him. I need to get more hours. What's up, Wrestling World? How you doing, man? I'm not sure if I've ever seen you on the channel. What's up? I know that you've been on other channels I've seen. What's up, Colton? Is everybody having a good night? Play this Purdue game where we blow them out. I do need to do something real quick and use the restroom. You doing good? That's what's up. That's cool. Do you have a favorite college team, guys? Colton, Wrestling World? You scrolled and saw me? That's cool, dude. Yeah, man, you should, if you enjoy watching and stuff, and WWE, you should definitely subscribe. There's a lot of different things we're doing on this channel. My favorite college team is Michigan and Michigan State. That's the only team I've lost to this season is Michigan. It was heartbreaking. But Michigan's a really good school. They were like a 94 overall, and I was like an 84 overall. It's kind of crazy. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, we're back. All right. What is up, everybody? How we doing? Let's see. Yeah, if we got this guy, we should take the other guys off our board. Now that I'm thinking about it, the other halfbacks. This guy's already on a schedule. It's a 5-star. It's looking good. Nobody's even gotten scheduled on a visit. It's crazy. And he's going to go in the top 3 soon. What up, everybody? How we doing? Is everybody having a good day? Let's see. We need some more prospects because we got a lot of scholarships to give out. Let's go to guard. Edge. There's no way. And there's no way again. This guy's number 2? Oh my god. Number 2 player in the nation? I want to scout him just to see how good he is. Let's see. We got... Need a couple more outside linebackers. Most of these guys are already gone. It's crazy. We still got one of the best ones. JMU's is number 1. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Right off the back, a diamond. Let's look at... Start scouting down there. I don't think Purdue stands a chance.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. And the Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Purdue's offense will get first crack at it today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Makes the grab on the right. Off to the races. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Boilermakers are flying down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
2 for -3, huh?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Kennick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And his slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
So Iowa's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
Now, he was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective...
There he goes! Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Good timing on the quick out. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Let's go.
And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Wide open space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but...
Let's go.
Hawkeye! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Lowry. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Here's a heat.
Oh my God.
Intercepting. The defense is set up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback break.
Got room on the return. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And that was way too easy for this offense. Defense is about leverage. It's about caging things and keeping it inside, not letting it get to the perimeter. They let that ball get outside with a guy that has speed. Next thing you know, 1st down.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you could tell deep.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Lowry. They're setting up the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I can't believe I caught him right there. That's crazy.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. From From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. The quick beat, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week.
Unfortunate.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the quarterback put up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Let's go.
And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
26.
And the Boilermakers will punt this one away.
Sure.
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
I play all kinds of different games.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Coming out with it, it's Harris. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Lowry. Pulls it in, it's Branch. He saw man coverage, and the idea, just get it to my receiver as quickly as I can and let him work, David.
See man and see the cushion and see the guy backed up a little bit. Now I know I can get it to him right now and get a positive game.
Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He goes 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him.
Let's go.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Run it with the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
Oh,
the pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun 1st half. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here.
Let's see how much my running back has right now. Might have to sub him out. For 96. Yeah, I should probably sub him out. That's fine the way it is. I guess we could put Patterson there.
Quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. No, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. Not pick up on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Try to conservative
Couldn't ask
catches,
for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Lowry. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the end zone.
Okay.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly, and you get your eyes on the quarterback, and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Pushes the mile for a couple of yards down at the 12. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25-inch line. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Lowry. And the defense got him at the 27.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. A real bloodbath today at DKR. They're trailing by 30 to Auburn. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And he makes the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances. But that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because
and he throws another interception. His third of the night.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He spins that thing down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left.
Nice catch.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Hawkeyes have taken it inside the 20. Quick pass on the fly motion. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion. So everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd touchdown, Iowa! And the punishment has been extended. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Makes the grab on the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Makes the grab, it's Walker. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quickly to the tight end. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The running back has it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
And the Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. The give on the option. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year.
What up, everybody? How we doing? Recruiting battle with Indiana. Wait, did it say that he locked him out though? Oh, it's top 3 right now. So I got like a slight edge. Visiting this week. Ooh, this is going to be a good one for next game that we play. I'm going to wrap it up here shortly, but I want to do this recruiting. Scout some more guys real quick. Guys, horribly slow. Yeah, we can still get guys in the transfer portal. wrap this one up, and we're going to switch games later. So hit that like, subscribe, and we'll catch you all in a bit. Peace.